everybody. So we are out at a site that I haven't been to in quite some time, actually. Hopefully I can find an example soon, but the goal for today is trace fossils, so fish scales, but primarily ammonites. So we're gonna see what we can do. It's just a gorgeous day, way too pretty to ignore. So yeah, we had to just come out and take advantage of it. So let's see if I can find any. And yeah, we'll see if I can find any. End of statement. All right, so I'm just gonna do a bit of surface skimming for a moment. You can see all of this shale is falling down from that ridge line right there. And inside of these shales are fish scales and ammonites. Oh, I'm trying to find an example. Of course, these hills are like loaded, and then the moment I'm actually trying to find just a really fast example, that's when I can't find one, which seems to always be the case. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so pretty much what I'm doing at the moment is trying to find, I'm just gonna keep walking down and looking at all this loose material until I find a spot where I'm starting to find a bunch of those fish scales, because that's usually where all of the ammonites are. And then we can start like looking in the slopes up higher, but I typically, they're kind of sparse in some spots, like some areas they're super dense, and then others there's like none. So from a time standpoint, it just makes sense to find where they're densest before you climb the hill. I think that's an ammonite right there. It's at an angle, but I think it's still an ammonite. It's a weird one. Well, that's a good sign. I actually am starting to see more fish scales right in here. Like, oh, I just saw one. There it is. That little white mark right there is a fish scale. Okay, so we're getting closer to the right spot, I think. I'm gonna keep poking around, and I'll be right back. Now that right there is a bummer. See that? That is actually part of an ammonite, so that was probably a nice one. Unfortunately, it is long gone. All right, well, again, good sign. It means we're moving in the right direction. Okay, so I'm up on the hill now, on the slope, trying not to fall, because this is much steeper than it looks. And one thing I'm trying to keep my eyes out for is these sections where there's big pieces. Because, I mean, when you're looking through the pieces that are like this size, you can find them, but almost always they end up being broken little segments, and then it's just sad. Because it was probably a nice ammonite at one point in time, but it is not any longer. So yeah, I like to start with these big pieces because there are actually some really nice big ammonites up here. Hello, Dante. Also, she keeps trying to push me down this hill, and it's hilarious. Hi, sweet girl. Oh gosh, as I fall. Oh! Here's an example. So yeah, all those little spots. Here, I can get a little closer, I think. All of those little spots are fish scales. Pretty cool. But again, the main thing we're looking for is ammonites, so I'm not gonna get too excited about the fish scales because there's also some much nicer ones on these slopes. Alrighty, well, there's our first one, and it is tiny. There's my thumb next to it for size reference. Just an itty bitty little thing. That's funny. Cute. I enjoy it. I'm gonna try to do this with a Dante in my lap, but as you can see, I just found a nice pocket of some bigger rocks right here. And this one, oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the light. Right there is a Dante, you're making this so difficult. Oh, well, there it is. Oh gosh, honey, you're sliding. This is so difficult. There's another fish scale right there. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, I have to ruin a little bit of the movie magic. I already found this. I just flipped it. Because, you know, the majority of the rocks don't have anything in them. So I have to do my looking sometimes before I reveal. Look at what was on the underside. It looks like there's another one next to it. Sit still, sit still. Don't slide, don't slide. All right, trying to get situated in a place where it's not gonna fall over. Look at that, beautiful ammonite right here. And it looks like there's another one embedded right here. So we're gonna take that down exactly how it is, and I'm gonna prep it when we get back to the shot. All right, so I was just doing a bit of rooting around. I found this, which actually is an ammonite. It's just a bit compressed and deformed. But I also found this little guy right here. That's a cute little ammonite. I like it. Okay, so Two cool little discoveries. Oh wow, I did literally just look down. That's a partial from an Ammonite. Zoom in for you. Focus please. Look at that adorable little Ammonite. How cute is that? I love it. And then we found this, which it might be hard to see, but yeah, there's another Ammonite in there. So I was finding a bunch of scraps of Ammonites. A lot more fish scale, but a lot of broken Ammonites or just partials. So I'm thinking searching in these bigger rocks right here might yield some nice, you know, a little bit bigger sized Ammonites. I have found some really nice ones here before, but again, it is super hit or miss. Literally depends entirely on, you know, how much the weather has cleared out stuff. Man, this is hard to do one-handed. It's amazing how much just holding a camera throws off your balance entirely. Like this. What are you? Looks like there's a little partial in there. I don't think that's gonna be worth anything though. Worth the time and effort to excavate and just have like a little tiny piece of an Ammonite. I've done that before and it sucks because you spend like hours prepping and then by the time you have it exposed, it's like one itty bitty little wedge of an Ammonite. So yeah, I'm trying to be picky today. Here comes Dante. Hi, sweetie. You know, you don't have to come up this steep, loose slope to come visit me. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Hi, smile. You're so sweet. Okay, all right, well, you were good luck last time, so help me find an Ammonite, honey. Help me find an Ammonite. Dude, I almost slid right past that Ammonite right there. Looks like this is part of it, so I'm gonna put that up there. Cool. I don't think it's the whole thing though, unfortunately, and it looks like it's pretty much ready to fall apart at any second. Man, I am super bummed that it's as weathered as it is, but there's actually quite a few of Ammonites inside of this matrix right here. Partial right here, partial right here, partial, little one. All right guys, I just found one awesome specimen. Oh hey, I didn't even see that one. No, that is not what I was referring to, but that is also an Ammonite. Pretty weathered though. So check this out. It's this one right here. So we've got Ammonite, Ammonite, and then a perfect fish scale. How awesome is that? Oh, I didn't even see that. And another Ammonite. Sweet. Yeah, that's an awesome little one. Oh my gosh, you guys, a little piece just flaked off, and there's 4 more Ammonites. Dude, that little piece is loaded. That's awesome. Okay, so I just found 2 exciting things. There's some partials in there, but that little seam right there is actually what I like to see, because that means that if we get down to that layer with the scribe, we might be able to unearth some more. But found something even cooler. This big old rock right here, I see Ammonites in there, which means the plan now is to just take this exactly as it sits and get it back to the shop so we can prep it with the tools. I'm just gonna try to remove all the loose stuff right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's gonna be some good ones in there. Sweet, that'll be a fun one to prep. All right guys, I saw something exciting. Oh, hey, that's an entirely different thing. Oh, never mind. Oh, whoa, actually. Yeah, that one's got a bunch too. Sweet, all right, well, I guess before I go up to the other thing, man, apparently I found a good spot. Cannot stress enough to you guys how hard it is to keep your balance on these slopes. Yeah, that is what we want to see. Okay, apparently we found a good little spot. That, again, is not what I wanted to show you guys, though. This is what I wanted to show you. There's going to be a bunch in that one. Here, I'll switch cameras so I can get closer. You can see them all in here, and there's some poking out. Like, that's awesome. That's exciting. And it's not exactly small, either. Oh, all right. All right, guys. Fingers crossed that there's some good ones in there. Man, that's awesome. Sweet. I gotta tell you guys, I'm so happy today because it's like beautiful out. It's like almost 60 degrees. No wind at all. And as if that wasn't awesome enough, yesterday was daylight savings. So it's still this bright out and it's 7 o'clock right now. That's magical. It's a good day. Hi, kiddos. They're getting bored. They're getting bored of waiting on me. One sec, kiddos. We're just gonna look at this one little patch and then we'll head out. Dante, I love you dearly. You are making this very difficult. Look at that pretty ammonite. Sweet. Oh, hey, Floyd, you came to join us. All right, everybody, we are losing our light, so I think that is all the time what we have for today. That was awesome. We found some great stuff, but I don't think we've actually uncovered the best of what we found yet. So I'm gonna get everything loaded into the car. We're gonna head back to the shop and let's prep, because I think these are gonna transform after prepping. So I think those last 3 big you know, plates that we found are gonna be holding some really good stuff. So let's get back to the shop, and I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. I'll see you there. We're back. I'm gonna eyeball some of these ammonites and we're gonna do some prepping. So I eyeballed them suspiciously, and these right here are the ones I believe to be our best options. This one I'm pretty dang certain is gonna be good. We've got this big one right here, which is gonna take a minute, but oh, I have good feelings on that one. And then I've got another one over there that, yeah. Anyway though, I'm gonna grab this one first, I think. And we're gonna do that whole, you know, scribbledy scribey thing. All right, first one's done, and it is kind of a bummer, not gonna lie. Not a bummer because there's nothing in it, but because the whole fossils aren't in it. So if we look right here, that would have been a really nice big ammonite. And that is super sad that it's literally just this little wedge right here. We got one cute little one right here, but of course it's on the edge. And then we have this, which would have been a gorgeous ammonite. Look at all those sutures. But again, this is the center spiral right here. So it was way out on the edge. If you look, you can actually see it ends right there and right there, which means we just got like a 1/4 of an ammonite right there, which sucks because that thing would have been so nice. It's all right though. Let's see, which one are we gonna do next? Maybe this one. Yeah, let's do this one. This one's probably just gonna be partials too, but I mean, it's worth a look. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. Partial, and then there's another partial down there somewhere. Again though, that's kind of what I figured, so yeah, let's move on to the ones that I have good feelings about. All right, this one's first up, and I'm already super excited about this one because you can see ammonite poking through right here, ammonite poking through right there. Looks like there's another one up here somewhere. Where am I? There I am. And yeah, it looks like there's just a full-on layer where the ammonites are. So yeah, I think there should be some good ammonites hiding under this top layer. Let's find out. Alrighty, we're gonna get close-ups at the end, but man, that was a good one. There was a good amount in there. So, that being stated, let us now move on to an even bigger one, which I have high hopes for. Though I guess, you know, there's no who's calling me? Who is this? What do you want? Okay, so these two would probably be my favorite finds. That's just one awesome little ammonite. Excavated it a little bit just so it stands out a bit more. Super bummed that was a partial, because that could have been a really nice ammonite. It always sucks when it's just a portion of an ammonite. And then, let's see, this one is super loaded. Get up close, you can see. Focus please, focus please. Are you gonna focus? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, there's just so many in here. Oh, it's so cool. And a little fish scale. Yeah, that is one fully loaded little piece right there. As far as the ones we prepped, this one's absolutely above and beyond the best one. I was expecting this kind of quality on the big one, but yeah, it was pretty much just all partials and fish scales. So we got a nice one right here. There's one right here. Little one right there. That was the edge of the the slab, so that's most of it anyway. There's another one right by my thumb. And there's one more. Where is it? I don't remember. Anyway though, yeah, it's a nice one. Very, very cool and very, very different from the other ammonites that we usually, you know, go out and hunt for. Alrighty, well, that is gonna do it for this one. Those were a lot of fun. They're close to home, so it's fun going out for those every now and then. Early season is usually the best time because yeah, there's all that fresh stuff falling down. But yeah, let me know what you thought of these things because they're a lot of fun to work with, and I definitely have more that I need to prep. Actually, on that note, I have a fossil prepping video coming very soon. Whenever I find the time. Not exactly sure when this video is coming out, so I'll either be in Florida or about to leave for Florida, so look forward to some awesome Florida content coming soon. Like and subscribe if I earned it, and I'll have links to various stuffs up in the description. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.